Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
And that breaking news, this right here, live pictures of the big board at the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah, your eyes are not deceiving you. The Dow closing down 2,200 points and a massive sell-off across the board as President Trump's tariffs send shockwaves through the global economy. We've got a lot of elements to this story happening, but the big headline tonight is the markets. At the close, the Dow was down 5.5%.
Also today, China announced it will impose a reciprocal 34% tariff on all imports from the United States. And on the other side, President Trump says he spoke to leaders in Vietnam, and he says they're willing to drop their tariff down to zero.
But at the end of the day, there's still so much confusion about how this is going to impact families who are already struggling to make ends meet. Now, for some answers, let's get out to our consumer investigator, Hank Winchester. And Hank, for the most of us, it all comes down to dollars and cents.
Yeah, Damon and Priya, absolutely the bottom line, right? So whether it's picking up the groceries, the everyday staples, or maybe making a big purchase like a new car, here is how the tariffs could impact you, the good and the bad. The tariffs rolled out by President Trump have some cheering, others counting their cash. Concern growing over the short-term impact, the market struggling. The worry that soon things will just cost a lot more. Andy Lynn is a small business owner here in Detroit.
I think I'm expecting to see, challenges and probably a rocky year ahead for all businesses. I think as a small business, we're a little more nimble and we can maneuver and make changes pretty easily.
He owns City Bird in Midtown, and while they try to sell locally made items, inevitably prices will go up.
The world supply chain is global, so if a candle maker is making a candle on Michigan Avenue here, right in the city, they maybe have to buy the glass container for it somewhere, and where does that come from? So I think we might see secondary or tertiary effects from the tariffs.
What about those of you that like to shop online? Maybe score a bargain on a website like Temu or Shein. Those prices, they've been historically low because they have been exempt from additional charges. That is soon going to change. Now, any shipment under $800 will have an additional 30% tacked onto the value, or $25 per item. And that will increase to $50 per item in June. All right, we want to get some questions from viewers from our Facebook page. Daniel Taylor says, how will this affect prices of groceries, fruits, vegetables?
Well, they're going to go up. It's not a matter of if, but when and how much.
He also asked, what about items at the dollar store?
They may go up even more. Most of those goods come from overseas, and China may have as high as a 34% tariff, so it might even be higher percentage-wise than the other goods.
Eileen on our Facebook page says, where will the tariff money go?
Well, it's supposed to go into the U.S. Treasury General Fund, and then from there it's distributed out as the government sees fit.
Pamela wrote in on our Facebook page and she said, I need a new car very soon. I'm not going to be able to afford it. We got a lot of car questions. Should people be buying right now if they need a car?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Used cars, new cars, you're financing, you're paying cash. It's all different scenarios. It's on a case-by-case basis, and it is absolutely very, very challenging.
But the prices will be going up.
We can expect them to go up. How far and how fast, we shall see, but yes.
And Barbara writes in, plummeting stock market, who does this benefit?
Well, it doesn't really benefit anyone specifically unless you're willing to buy while the prices are down. So ultimately, no one wins except those that buy while the prices are low.
And your advice to people who are looking at their investments and seeing them tank?
So case-by-case basis, talk to a professional. However, if you're looking to invest, you can dollar cost average, which means go slow and buy a little bit at a time. Doesn't have to be in one day. And if you need to rebalance, you can find a better time, whether it's the day the market's up or bonds or this. So take it, personally, but do it specifically.
And get this, we asked for your questions and comments regarding tariffs this morning on our Local 4 Facebook page. Already about 2,000 questions. We're going to work to answer as many as we can. And the overall comments, well, everybody's split. Many people saying this is about time. America needs this. And other people looking at the stock market, for example, today and saying, what have we gotten ourselves into? We're live here tonight. Hank Winchester, help me, Hank. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, with so much uncertainty, that was a great breakdown. Thank you, Hank. And you can go ahead and snap the QR code that's right there on your screen. It's going to take you to our special section with links to our coverage of tariffs, including why they could cause funeral prices to go up. It includes an extended interview with Dewey Steffen answering more of your questions, and we're going to keep updating it with stories as we report them.
Also breaking right now, the Macomb County Health Department is confirming a case of measles. It's Michigan's third case so far this year and the first for Macomb County. The health department says the infected person was not out in public, so there are no exposure locations. You know, cases of measles are on the rise across the U.S. As of March 27th, 483 cases have been reported by 19 states. Our other top story tonight is the weather, and the clouds have been building in all day. As we take a live look outside from our Belleville sky cam, you know, we've got some rain moving in as we start to kick off the weekend.
And we do want to take a look at Exact Track 4D radar. You can just see that line of rain and storms heading our way as it's making our way closer. And that isn't the only round of rain the forewarned weather team is tracking over the next few days.
Yeah, let's get over to meteorologist Ron Hilliard and a look at what's to come. Hey there, Ron.
Hey, Damon and Priya. We are looking at those cool conditions out there. Cloudy as well. We're all right around 50 degrees at this point. Some of us still in the upper 40s. We will be falling down into the 40s. It is cooler right now than it was yesterday by some 10 degrees or even more in some locations. But the main concern being this rain that is moving in our direction, arriving here this evening. So while we're only seeing the cloudy conditions right now, we're going to have the clouds and the rain later on tonight. And it's going to stick with us throughout the nighttime hours into tomorrow. So here's what I'm going to talk about coming up. The rain as well as cooler temperatures all coming up, Devon.
All right, Ron, you know, President Trump is signing an executive order that will keep TikTok running in the U.S. for another 75 days. Now, the extension will give his administration more time to bring the platform under American ownership. ByteDance, the Chinese company that owns TikTok, has to find a non-Chinese buyer for the app, or else it'll be banned under a law passed in 2024.
And we have live pictures of Comerica Park tonight where fans are heading home after a beautiful opening day win over the Chicago White Sox. Don't we love to see it?
Yeah, you sure do. And it was in an action-packed game, too, with a whole bunch of moments to get the crowd excited. And from the looks of things, the party downtown, you know what, Priya, is far from over.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, we've got the game covered from all the angles tonight. But we want to start with that decisive win.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get out to Hobie RT live at Comerica Park this evening. Hobie, what a fun game that was.
What a fun game, but it got a little concerning in the ninth inning. However, the Tigers hold on to win, and as we know, it is always a party for opening day, but this team really gave the fans something to celebrate, winning their fourth home opener in their last 5 first games here at Comerica Park, dating back to the last few seasons. But the Tigers back here at Comerica Park for the first time since the postseason, and they were back in form today against Chicago. Kerry Carpenter had his best game at the plate so far this season. First pitch, and that is his first home run of the year, sneaking just inside that pole and right to put the Tigers up 1-0. Chicago tied it up, but the Tigers just take this game over. Carp crushing, yeah, another one in the fourth. That's his third multi-home run game of his career. Riley Green also had his third homer of the season. Tigers hold off a late rally to win the opener 7-4. A team effort to get win number 3 on the year.
No one's allowed to be mad after a win. And so I won't be, you know, because I think we did a lot of really good things. And we're not going to be perfect, but I love how we came into the game again, 75 pitches through 3 innings to some really good at-bats, and we needed a big hit. And we got a few of them today.
And then a great pitching performance, too, from Jack Flaherty. 7 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings. Great day for him in his second start of the year. We'll have much more on this game as the Tigers now lead the division at 3-4 on the year. We'll have much more coming up later on in Sports Guys.
All right, Hobie. Well, you know, win or lose, opening day is about a whole lot more than just baseball.
Yeah, that's right. It's the unofficial start of spring. It had fans flocking to downtown Detroit for one of the city's best traditions. We want to get out to Erica Erickson live outside of Comerica Park. And Erica, it is just one big party.
It is, and it's been like that since this morning, you guys. And I, of course, made my way over to the live music and the food trucks. And I've noticed some really interesting outfits all day. And this is Archie. Look at Archie's outfit and hair. Hi, you are so cute. Yes. Take a look at all of the interesting people I met today.
Opening day 2025.
What if we just join this tailgate? Don't even ask, just join. Let's see what they do.
Opening day is the kickoff of spring in Detroit. This is like the best day ever.
That's what we're here for, baby. Opening day. Opening day. Can't beat it today.
Downtown's bumping.
We love it. We love it. Can't miss it.
Yes. I'm feeling real well.
If you're not at opening day, you are lame.
Lame! Check out the fashion happening right here. Yes!
I was 12 years old and I've never quit. The first 40 or 50 you didn't pay too much attention to. The last 20 years flew by. I don't know. But we've had some great times, especially the old Tiger Stadium, you know, oh boy, many great games.
What do you think about just all of this? Having him here with you guys?
It's amazing. This is quite an honor.
What do you think?
It's amazing. My favorite is definitely the where you throw the baseball into the holes to try to get a home run.
I'm happy that it's not like too crazy here and it's more like appropriate for him. So far, it's a family fun time.
All right, so tough question, Priya and Demond and everyone. Walking nachos, nacho supreme, sliders, fries. I mean, you got to eat like you're at a baseball game, right? What should I get? What should I get?
For sure.
Whatever you like, whatever you have.
Walking nachos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walking nachos.
All right, that's what we're going to get.
You
It's
can
done.
just tuck
Done
the
and
mic
done.
aside. There you go.
Erica, you treating?
Yeah, all right.
You treating, we're eating.
Yeah,
Done.
exactly. We'll meet you at that food truck, Erica.
I'll bring
Thanks
some
so
back.
much.
I'll bring some back.
Love it. Thanks, Erica.